Hey everyone, this is Avishek back again with another video. If you are watching this video, then you might have heard about the stories regarding Delhi's boys' locker room incident. A Delhi schoolboy from an elite school in South Delhi was taken into custody by the Delhi police regarding the controversial Instagram chat group Boys Locker Room. With hundreds of boys from South Delhi, the group was allegedly used for sharing photos of underage girls, objectifying them, and promoting rape culture. Well, it may sound like a pretty straightforward cyber world related crime, and punishing the guilty may solve the case. But wait, this is not as easy as it sounds. The boys' locker room incident can be the start of a new movement, and already people from different places have started opening up about this kind of incidents. So let's get a little deeper and try to find the actual roots of the problem, and let's see how can we do our best to stop it. Also, I will talk about the current situation in Jadavpur University regarding this matter and my opinion on it. First, you have to accept the fact that this is not something which is only done by people from the so-called elite group. Yep, it is true that the elite group has many dark sides, but if we try to portray the incident by focusing on the words elite and South Delhi, then it will be wrong. Because believe it or not, the boys' locker room culture is present in every college, every workplace, and everywhere. And it was always been there. There is a whole freaking show about it on Netflix named 13 Reasons Why. And I'm pretty sure most of you who are watching this video, maybe once in your lifetime you have been added to such a WhatsApp group or Instagram chat group which was meant for sharing vulgar content. You may have left the group or maybe not. Well, that's not the fact. The fact is we have to accept that boys will always form groups and talk about the girls, and similarly the girls will form groups to discuss about the boys. It was always like this and always will be. But the thing we need to fix is the limit. Like for an example, saying yaar wo first bench wali Neha kitni mast hai is okay, and friends often talk like that. But saying yaar wo first bench wali kya maal hai is not okay. It may be acceptable to some people, but trust me dude, it is not okay. And if you're someone who talks about women like that, then try to change it before you do something unethical. Another example is that sharing videos which are meant to be shared and was filmed professionally is okay. But sharing videos which are filmed without consent or not meant for commercial use is totally not okay. And this is not something the boys from the 20s do. Well, I use public transport a lot, and in them I have seen people in their 30s or 40s sharing vulgar content in WhatsApp or Facebook. So one thing is pretty sure is that this is something where the age, social status, gender is not a factor. So you may ask, who are the people who does things like that? Well, there are some people with ill mentality, and there is only two ways to deal with them. One is punishment and another one is therapy. Punishment is not possible every time because of certain reasons. Like for an example, police took the Delhi boy into custody and because someone reported their group and the boy used to use the words which promotes rape. Otherwise, police could never have taken the boy in custody. So it boils down to the solution therapy. And as an responsible citizen, what can you do to stop it? Well, it can never be stopped, but obviously we can bring it down to such a level that incidents like this are negligible. Well, for starters, if you have been added to groups like that, then just leave the group and report the admin of the group, and also tell your friends to report it. Trust me, it works. The social media platform will review it and will block it. But what if the group is made by one of your friends? Well, try telling your friends that you are not comfortable by sharing such contents in the group and tell them to stop. Also, as a friend, it is kind of your responsibility to check them. But if you ever see some chat which is promoting rape culture or harassment, then take a step and don't be afraid to take legal actions and do your best to stop such activities. Vulgar talking is not okay, and it is acceptable only if you are doing this with someone close to you, and most importantly and obviously with a limit. Now, talking about Jadavpur University, after the boys' locker room incident, a similar case like this have been reported at Jadavpur University, and it is alleged that some people from the debating society has a Google Drive folder filled with filthy images of girls of the society and university. Also, many videos have came across about that. Well, I don't want to say any name or share the videos because nothing is proved, and also by sharing them, I will be promoting them, which I obviously don't want to do. Now, if you analyze the case of Jadavpur University, if the incident is proven true, then it will be a matter of shame. But what can be done? If they are not blackmailing anyone with the images or sharing them with anyone, then the authority can do nothing about it. Even if it is morally wrong, we can literally do or prove nothing. If any victim stands up and say something, only then something can be done. Else we can do nothing but rant about them in social media. Well, the boys' locker room incident will surely start a movement, and people who are disturbed for this kind of stuff will surely open up. But that will also cause some different problems, and I would like to talk about some of them before ending this video. First of all, don't always believe what you see on the internet and start blaming the suspect. The screenshots you see in the social media can easily be faked. Even the person who knows nothing about Photoshop can easily make the chat screenshot with some apps. And I'm pretty sure the meme pages will make hundreds of fake chats for their own benefit. And also, when a large number of people will open up, it will be hard for us to determine which stories are true and which are not. So I request you guys to not misuse this opportunity. Don't throw your enemies under the bus just because you don't like them. If they really did something disturbing, only then open up, else don't misuse this opportunity. Also, one thing we need to know is that today, creating a social media group and adding people to it is very easy. I can create an Instagram chat group and add Shah Rukh Khan or Amitabh Bachchan in it, but that doesn't mean they are a participant of the group. So, I will suggest rather than exposing the groups, expose the admins and the active members. There is no sense in blaming an innocent and downgrading their reputation. Well, you can say that if they are really innocent, why they didn't leave the group? See, there are plenty of people who are currently inactive and don't use their old accounts. Even I have one or two old Instagram accounts whose password I forgot. If someone adds that account to any group, that doesn't make me an active participant of the group. At last, I think you all understand the actual importance of the boys' locker room incident, and I think you guys are mature enough to understand my words and act accordingly to it. While editing this video, I came across some news regarding girls' locker room. See, in this situation, don't make it a girl-boy issue and diverge from the original problem. And as I said, we need therapy more than punishment to deal with this kind of issues. But don't take me wrong, if the guy really said something which promotes the rape or harassment culture, then it's a matter of shame and he deserves to be punished. Peace.